Hey, Fiora, I feel tired. How about you and I sleep here, on this bed, alone, without Dunban? I would, Shulk, but, what about her? She can be an extra, it's fine. Look at that Shulk crotch.
I can't zoom out.
The game is fixated on the Shulk crotch. There's nothing you can do. We are seeing things from Shulk's crotch now. From now on, behold, Shulk. I'm gonna shut up before Sharla smacks me. Let's just get to the goddamn heart to heart.
Come on, what is it?
You okay, Sharla?
Aha! Found it, my pocket watch. And still in one piece, more or less.
It's a beautiful watch. The design is so elaborate, I've never seen one like it. So this is yours?
Yes, it is my father's. He gave it to me before he died.
It's nice. But why was it here?
I think I dropped it here when we evacuated the colony. Althara must have found it.
I can tell he looked after it. Does it still work?
No, from the looks of things, it stopped when I dropped it.
I can fix it. If we could just get our hands on an EVA battery, I could fix it.
Really? That would be amazing, Shulk.
I can fix anything, no problem. The people at Con 9 were always coming to me to fix things.
You're so kind, Shulk. You don't know how much this watch means to me. I'll never forget how happy I was when my father gave it to me.
I can tell you cherish it. I hope I can make it work again. And if you need me to repair anything else, just ask.
I'll let you know, Shulk. Thank you so much.
Can you mend my heart? No. Awkward. Anyway, though, in last episode, we fell a behemoth thanks to the beast himself, Dunban. And now, we go from the bottom all the way to the top. However, we need to do one thing really quickly. Here we are back at Ose Tower. Shulk is apparently tired from the journey. Okay. Here we are at Ose Tower, and there are more high-end refugees, except this one only has 1 point. The adventurers who broke up or had the falling out, both of them are still here and they survived. Let's have a chat what they need. You really got me out of a scrape last time. Do you know what's in the ruins on Free Sage Summit? No. I didn't think so. Although, I'm pretty sure you must have heard of the giants, right? I heard that there's an immense power left by the giants lies within the ruins. But the entrance is blocked off by a sealed door. I got attacked by monsters while I was studying it last time, but I managed to find out how to open the door. I discovered that it's been sealed by the mystical power of the giants. To open it, you need three treasures of the giants. Heart of the giants, Truth for the giants, and Dare of the giants. I take a shot every time I say giants in this sentence. Neither me or Kurif are interested in treasure. We just want to explore the ruins. How about it? Think you can find the treasures and open the door? I think we should be able to handle that. I'm interested in those ruins too. So, you will really do it? Looks like we've got an inspiring adventurer here. Not really. I'm more interested in things like the mechanism sealing the door. No things that comes in useful for making things, like keeping Ryan out of my lab. I get it. It's more important on understanding mechanisms. You need to know about the stuff to avoid traps in ancient ruins. So, you're up for the job? Then you'll do it. Yes, we said it. We have all three. From the marsh, from Frontier Village, and from back home in Colony 9.
Mm-hmm.
This has been awaiting you for all this time. This is the holy grail of Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's just let's just cut time out here. Not yet. Not yet. So, here we are, starting off with Common Slow Boss. We are just going to take one of its comfort zone right now. And you'll see just there, it used Strength and Will to buff itself up. Keep in mind, you're going to have to use things like Behave, and for the first time in a while, Monado Eater actually comes in handy. These slot bosses are always going to use this art as soon as the battle begins. So, for what it's worth, have it at the ready. Get dull stones, but now we are just going to go on the outskirts and take care of the remaining slow bosses. I would recommend this because this fight can go one of three ways. One, this can have a simple one-on-one fight in which things go smoothly and everything goes peachy keen. Two, you attack the enemy, but these slot bosses come and make things more difficult because they can do a myriad of things: topple you, break you down, just hit you hard. Or three, which is what you do not want to happen, you will receive hellfire.
Yeah.
Hellfire, misery, and suffering, and wanting to go off the edge of a cliff. We didn't get what we wanted, but that's okay, because we have a rather controversial figure as close as you can get to Xenoblade Chronicles regarding enemy types. This is the final Marcus, the only one level 100 enemy that you'll find on this side of the Bionis. Now, the reason why I say he's controversial, it goes back and forth on people saying, does this guy technically count as a super boss? Because he goes over the triple digits regarding his levels, and he's in a somewhat hidden area. Me personally, I would say yes, if you're just counting levels alone, but this guy is a pushover regarding actual fight ability. He doesn't do much, he's just pretty much a bigger slot boss, and he has pretty much the same bells and whistles with just a few stat changes and a few attack changes.
And he's not immune to days.
No, he does have a spike, a common spike, which is not the worst thing in the world. Again, if you have like spike defense like we have, or purge, or mind blast, this works too. But yeah, the reason why he's contested to not be a super boss is because, as Alice said, he can be dazed, he doesn't have the resistances that normal ones do, and he's just pretty much just a pushover. In fact, his main gimmick is just having his fellow slow bosses surround him and make the fight just a little bit different. Mountain Impact 9, which is his talent art, which hits you hard and also causes you to be confused and run around like a headless chicken, inciting, the slow bosses that surround you to have fun at your expense. But yeah, if you're able to take him down and take his buffs away with Eater, he isn't really that difficult compared to what you faced in the past, especially if you've taken out the rest of these super bosses up till this point. Honestly, I think I would go on to say the immovable Gonzalez is a little bit more difficult than this, because at least this guy has an environmental hazard to worry about.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the reason why this guy is not considered a super boss is because this guy is not the main event. I'm gonna say it outright. But for what it's worth, he does drop a chest, so have at it. And you do want to save again, because like the behemoth which we forced last episode, he drops good things too. Infinity, backslash, and yellow slowest lock. Or rock. You don't need any of these things except for the rock. However though, he does drop that glyph that the behemoth dropped, and you would want to use that too. But with all three giants in place, we get a lot of good stuff for us to use, and before you think it's over, ambush enemy, because why the hell not? Invited Slaw Boss. Who invited him?
No one.
It's like that awkward guy at the party which you don't know who he is or who he's with, and you're like, is he your friend? Because he's not mine. I want to kick him out, but I don't want to seem rude.
I think you made the same joke about this guy in our last playthrough.
I mean, to be honest though, it doesn't make it less pointless.
Nah, that's true.
you could call him uninvited Slaw Boss. It would make him just a little bit better.
I'm kind of freaking out because this song has tones that sound like you will know our names starting. It's like, oh my god, what's going on?
I mean, what are you gonna worry about though, Alice? The Marcus is done. That's all you need. He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else to worry about. Also, this guy drops an ice rock. Which, we had the exact same thing happen before.
Yeah, for a route we didn't pick, because we did Zell and Aliski, not Peppino and In. So why are we still getting a vision for it?
Because Ricky just wanted to say hi? I suppose. But before I forget, the art books that the final Marcus drops is Freezenate, / Sneaky, and Electric Gunbuster. But seeing how we're here, this treasure is reminiscent to at the Prison Island. It's got the Television statues here, and we have dragon heads as well. We do get a lot of good things to take home with us though. The Titan plates, I'm sure Reps will be happy. The Artie Jones for Fiora, and Final Cut, one of Fiora's best weapons if you're just simply going off stat bases.
And I made the same joke in the last playthrough, but I prefer Adobe Premiere.
we're reusing jokes because why not? We've had the Final Marcus and the Final Cut. Unfortunately, if you think it's the finals, then you'd be wrong.
Hello. I see you've gathered the necessary materials. I will get to work immediately. I have finished. The Monado Saga has been designed for superior defense. Its thick materials suppress the blade output. Attack strength is greatly reduced, but it provides peerless defense. I hope this weapon gives you the strength and power to succeed.
This one is kind of a weird Monado to start off with, because if you want to go into Shulk's equipment and have a look at the Saga, unlike the other ones, this one only has two slots.
Yeah.
Now, it is implied that this one has like a physical defense gem hidden within its code to make it such a big thing. But honestly, it's a pretty bulky Monado.
It looks nice though.
Yeah, think of it like Rhine. I don't know. The Saga is definitely one of the better looking ones, in my opinion. But in all honesty, if you want defense and one that looks nice, yeah, sure. Go for it. It's all yours. But let's just address the elephant in the room. I think you and I both can agree it's called Saga for a reason.
Yeah. It's
that little bit of a nod to Xenosaga. And I guess since while we're here, because we'll never have another transition to Saga ever again in this series, I really want Xenosaga to make a comeback. I think every Monolith fan wants to at least experience the first 3 games, because come on, how can you not?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Capcom, who own the rights to Xenosaga, say that having a having a remake or remaster or anything like that for Xenosaga wouldn't be financially viable, because they say that in an internal marketing assessment they deemed Xenosaga to be not profitable. And I will say this, and I hope everyone will agree when hearing this. And Nintendo thought Xenoblade wasn't going to be worth the money. They thought Xenoblade was going to be a commercial failure. Look what happened. And Nintendo bought Monolith, and now look, Xenoblade is one of Nintendo's highest first-party IPs. So come on, I think Xenosaga deserves one more try. Because we never know. One of the characters standing here wouldn't be here without Xenosaga. And a lot of Easter eggs and, you know, Xenoblade 2 and whatnot. I mean, come on. It got an anime, it got a great soundtrack, it got inclusions in many other games after the fact. Fighting games, more RPGs, even cameos in future series. But hey. Anyway though, guys, on that bittersweet note, we are going to call things there. So, if you like this episode, and if you know what, you like Xenosaga, let us know in the comments. Because we're thinking of playing it ourselves at some point. Is it worth it? Let us know. But, if you just like it, well then, it's a long way down. That's all I'll say to you guys. But if you want to subscribe and join us at the tippy top of Xenoblade, then please do. But that's it, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. I think this colony is missing something. Yeah, we'll sort it. I figured it out. Aha! Collectibles! We end on cable mice. Weird way to end. See you next time.